Welcome to a special edition of Newsnight. I'm Abby Phillip in New York alongside Caitlin Collins. Tonight, RESPECT and the cost of compliance with the court. The judge has issued a damned if he does and damned if he doesn't threat to former President Trump over his repeated breaking of a gag order. And the paper trail takes a star turn. No headline witnesses today in court, but instead, the jury got a crash course in the nitty-gritty details of the Trump Organization. It was a day of show and tell that included multiple checks and financial disclosures bearing the signature of Donald J. Trump. That is a critical piece of evidence that the prosecutors need to show that their case doesn't just rest on the word of perjurers like Michael Cohen.
There's also that question of a direct attack on the rule of law, the words of Judge Juan Merchan starting today, addressing violation number 10 of a gag order that limits what the defendant here can say. The judge seems poised to move past the fines, lamenting that those $1,000 amounts really are just a slap on the hand for the former president. But the question of jailing him also risks making Donald Trump look like a martyr, potentially, a risk that the judge seems acutely aware of. Judge Merchan telling Donald Trump this morning directly, Mr. Trump, it's important to understand that the last thing I want to do is put you in jail.
And if you're wondering if Donald Trump left the court today chastened by the judge's warning, take a listen.
You know what? Our Constitution is much more important than jail. It's not even close. I'll do that sacrifice any day.
Our panel is here with us to break down the most important moments from inside that courtroom. Joey Jackson, Robert Ray, Stacey Schneider, and Dante Mills, all here in New York. You got a feel for the judge here a little bit. maybe not Robert, I don't know. But you got a feel for him a little bit.
No, it's a tough position to be in.
It's tough,
It's a
right?
tough position to be in.
And he almost has no choice at this point because there are so many violations.
Well, he has
Trump
choices.
Needs a warning.
He has choices, and he has to put Donald Trump on notice that the last straw has arrived before he then decides to make a decision to incarcerate. That doesn't mean the judge has made that decision, but what he did today is a necessary prerequisite to taking that action if he were to take it. I must say that I think, that's, I hope, an avoidable result for all sides, avoidable for the judge, avoidable for Donald Trump, and most importantly, if the case travels down that road, what that means is probably an immediate standstill to the case. It means the jury is going to be stopped in its tracks, the trial will stop, and we're going to be in a collective timeout when Donald Trump in all likelihood takes an appeal to a higher court, which would include the Appellate Division of the State of New York and possibly the State Court of Appeals. And that's not really in the public interest that happen.
And the judge noted that today, saying, I am worried. And I know that you care, Mr. Trump, about how quickly this is proceeding along and that this would disrupt this and have a real pause. But Joey Jackson, I think the other side of it, when people look at it, say, well, would anyone else be able to violate a gag order 10 times and still be able to only continue to get a slap on the wrist in the way that Donald Trump is?
Simple answer, Caitlin, absolutely not, right? And so if you look at it, just, going back, the bottom line is that the judge is put in a very difficult position, but there's one person who could decide whether it's avoidable or not avoidable, and that's the individual he's speaking to. Mr. Trump knows after the 10th time, after the first time, the second, the third time, that there are things you can do and things you cannot do. And the issue is, I don't see this as stopping the trial and going to appeals. The judge has a number of options. You don't have to put someone in jail for 30 days. You can put them on timeout for a few hours. You can put them on timeout over a lunch period. You could put them on timeout overnight. I mean, you have to, and I think the judge is acting very humanely, very non-politically, but very sternly, and saying that, look, we have options here. I don't want to do this. But if you leave me no choice, at the end of the day, I have to provide for the decorum of this court, the dignity, the respect of the court, and ultimately I have to protect people. And I will do what I am empowered to do if you force my hand in doing it. Let's hope he does not. But if he does, I think he's going to have to teeth.
Is he forcing his own hand? That's what I'm looking at, because when you put somebody on notice, especially former President Donald Trump, if you put him on notice, you have to follow through, because he's going to come out and say he won. If he doesn't, my concern is Donald Trump may want this to happen, and he may say he won if he is put in jail.
But I want to say something. I don't think Donald Trump really wants this to happen, because I practice in those courtrooms, and the process of him even going in, even if Judge Merchan said, I'll put him in for 3 hours just to teach him a lesson, which has been done before. And most defendants in in Manhattan Criminal Court have not gone as far as Donald Trump goes in the number of violations. You know, 1 or 2 and you're in. You know, it might not be for 30 days, it might be for a few hours, but what's behind the courtroom, behind the wooden wall behind the judge is a secret door, and that door goes to a holding area. And it's disgusting back there. There's a jail cell for defendants who are violent. There sometimes are benches with metal clips to handcuff defendants to a bench. And those processes happen, the handcuffing, the court officers surrounding the defendant, although in this case there would be Secret Service detail in a very small, enclosed, very dirty area that has high traffic of jailed defendants coming in and out of court. It would be a surreal experience for Donald Trump if he pushed the limits, and he is pushing. He's on the edge.
He is pushing them, although he hasn't, since the first set of penalties came down, made new violations. So there's that. But he keeps it's more of a PR thing, saying that he wants to violate it, but not actually going that far because he knows where the line is.
Well, you can say PR, but it's really communicating to the electorate. I mean,
Sure,
you know,
However you
Donald
wanna
Trump, in
describe it.
fairness to him, Donald Trump mentioned the Constitution, you know, and I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that, you know, he's weighing a calculus between compliance with a gag order and the judge's order versus his communication directly with the electorate. That's the calculation for him. And if it comes to push to shove, he'll choose the electorate over incarceration.
said that today.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, he said today, I don't care about...
Constitution to one side.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's in a campaign. He's a candidate. He's going to choose the electorate over
He is talking
over
every day.
compliance.
We should say that he is talking every day. He is not barred from doing that.
Every single day going into the court. When he says that he's barred from being able to be out on the campaign trail, on Sunday he went to the F1 race. You know, he wasn't out on the campaign trail. He was at F1. I mean, they could argue that's a campaign event. But the other aspect of this, and when you're looking at, you know, Donald Trump and this, the judge did give him a little bit of a win. And when you read through the actual order today, because he did not find Trump in contempt for certain comments he made about Michael Cohen. Their argument has been it's protected political speech because Michael Cohen is going out and attacking him before he quieted down.
Right.
So when Trump says the judge is so corrupt and unfair, those are the words he uses. The judge has actually been pretty straightforward, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know,
Well, I
Trump's
think
gonna say that
Taylor.
anyway.
No, and we've said that. We've previously commented about that. I mean, I think a lot of people on both sides of this have said it's sort of decidedly unfair to allow a situation in which you have a gag order where the witness that you're trying to protect is the one out there talking, and you're so theoretically not supposed to be able to talk about the same thing that he's talking about to the media. You know, and there was a voluntary pause, I understand, from Michael Cohen, and then he was right back at it again. Yeah, I think the judges sort of figured that out, and I think
But
that
do you think
explains.
the judge is being fair?
I think he looked at that, and I think that position with regard to that witness was partially indefensible, which is why he had a course correction. Look, let's go back to where you started. The judge is in a difficult position too. This is not an easy thing to have to handle.
You can speak to the electorate, but you can also follow the order. There are things to be clear that he can do.
If life were only that
right?
simple.
Well,
It's not
I'm
that
not
simple.
suggesting it's
Look,
that
it kind
simple.
of is simple.
He's
There are
doing it.
laws and
So-
rules.
so let me-
There's a written court order.
Let me finish my point, right? When you talk about not simple, the bottom line is there are certain things you can't do under the gag order. We can all agree. You can attack the prosecutor, right? Mr. Bragg, day and night, right? That seems to me to be pretty clear and pretty simple. Say what you want. You could attack the judge day and night, say what you want. You could attack Biden day and night. You cannot intimidate witnesses. You can't attack the jury. You can't attack family members. What's not simple about that, I'm not getting. The bottom line is you can have your campaign, you can do what you need to do, but there are certain limitations that are necessary and appropriate to move forward and to protect witnesses, to protect families. And if you don't do that, there needs to be consequences.
Right.
And what those consequences are remain to be seen.
And Joey, it's so simple. It's words on a page. A court order is written. I mean, the judge will speak the order out and explain it, but you follow the order. You follow the words on the page. It's not a flippant thing to just not follow a court order. And I don't know why Donald Trump, expects that he's so special that he shouldn't have to follow the same kind of
But he
order that's
is.
issued by every court. Yeah,
But he is special. He's a
It's playing
former
out that
president
way.
of the United
Right.
States. So the
He
part
still
that
has
makes
to
it not
follow the
simple is
order.
what happens if the judge says, Donald Trump, you have to go sit in jail for even a couple of hours, and he tells his Secret Service members, don't touch me. I don't want them to touch me. They're sworn to protect him. What happens then? That's why it's not simple. We don't know what the outcome of this is going to be or what direction it's going to go.
But
so I
they've
think the
had
judge is
discussions.
wisely trying to avoid this as
But
much
Dante,
as possible.
They have had discussions regarding that issue, right? This is not something, there are built-in
And
contingencies.
Joe Biden's Justice
right?
Department has already weighed in with regard to what that's going to look like. I have news for you.
We also didn't